All right. In the top right-hand corner, currently tied 1-1 with LosirA. We have our yellow Terran.
无解斯 tap。
He does have a tendency to spawn towards the top, oftentimes in the top right. His opponent, a great member of the team I am, a very strong Zerg. He is.
I am LosirA.
There's actually a lot of OGS top fans. And there's one of them right there. Let's go OGS top. Bring this back. It's one of our foreign fans here in the audience. A very nice gentleman.
So a lot of foreign fans in the audience today, actually.
Yeah. And interestingly enough, that actually is the case. Normally when Top plays, he has this group of fangirls that are from the high school that this actually takes place in Mukdong. But today they're not here. I'm not entirely sure why, but they actually contacted America, Canada, some other some European countries and they're like, all right, we're a little sick today. Can you come in and be Top fans? And they came in, and they're Top fans.
Of course, but we do see a CC first coming out from top.
Yeah, and you can do that on this map.
You can.
You don't have to make a barracks. It's a risk. It's game 3, but he's pulling out all the stops.
Like I was saying, this map is the one that can change it up for a third map. You've had both pretty standard maps before, and this one completely changes the metagame and what players think, how they go about it. And
Zergs in general don't like the fact that Terrans can do things like this.
No, because it's very, very difficult to take. If you want to take that really quick third, then you're so risky.
Yeah,
in
it's
case
very
comes straight
open.
after it. Yeah.
And 2-base against 2-base Zerg versus Terrans, not a place you want to be as a Zerg player. Very, very difficult to take that third base as a Zerg on this map because it's so open. And if Top does a build like SC Fogu does oftentimes where you get 2 bases to go like 4 or 5 barracks, just aggression with Marines, upgraded Marines, and you rally them to the third base, it's so hard to hold that third base. And that possibility just makes LosirA's life miserable. He has to account for that.
Of course.
This drone is going to see that there's no Marine here. That may tip him off to the fact that it's a command center first, but he can't know that absolutely.
And of course, Top taking that gas at his expansion. Both players taking the gas at the expansion first. Of course, optimizing their work accounts.
Yep, it's a rich Vespene geyser.
And I like the fact that it plays into strategies on this.
Yeah,
because
really,
you can tweak build orders so much more with these little changes with that rich Vespene geyser. Like we're saying, we've seen... Personally, I've seen Oz do it a lot. He'll sit there and just tweak his timing because of that extra gas geyser. QXC as well does the exact same thing.
Yeah,
and I like the
tweaks
changes
everything.
in it. Yeah. But I like the fact that all the timings are different on this map just because of that.
Well, Top is going to be going Reactor Hellions after this command center first.
Yep.
Not the first time we've seen him do it. And this STV trying to see what he can. He scouted every other position. He doesn't really know what LosirA is doing. But he is, fortunately for him, going to be able to get in here. The Queen may stop him from seeing anything else, though.
We see a fast lair from LosirA yet again instead of that quick third. The same way he used it on Tal'Darim.
And unfortunately for Top, he wasn't able to see that.
Yep.
This is at the backdoor expansion. I like that LosirA takes layers at backdoor expansions, takes them in naturals because it gives them that extra hit points. It's pretty cool. Plus, it's harder to scout oftentimes for that reason because people scan the main to check for it. So, and there's the switch with the factory and the barracks. Gonna start making Hellions out of that reactor factory.
This one Ling wants to go it alone.
That one Ling going it alone.
Yep.
Taking on the whole rocks by himself.
Well, he's going to be sitting out there scouting anyway. He might as well do something with his time.
Well, I mean, he laughed at the face of danger at those Marines. The Marine was like, get out of here. He's like, no. And he like goes up and smiles at him and goes back and starts attacking the rocks.
Just because we did just see that Spire is in production now. A nice position as well. It's like right in the middle.
Yeah, a lot of players starting to do that with their Spires, hiding them. That makes it also, like, when is Top ever going to have a dropship full of units landing in the middle of his base to kill a Spire? It's not going to happen. So Top going very Marine tank after this by the looks of it. Adding his starport, he's adding reactors to these barracks. Stim coming out here, even adding a 4th barracks. So it's difficult for both players right now to take a 3rd base.
Yeah.
Especially when the mutas get out. Top's going to be kind of challenged to take that 3rd base. Not going to be easy. There's the Baneling nest going down.
LosirA banking about 600 gas right now.
Yeah, when that Spire finishes, the mutas are going to pop.
Well, he actually keeps spending his minerals on circlings and drones, so... Oh, does see those come down. Tree burning as well.
LosirA actually smartly positioning a Queen and a Spine Crow at the top of his ramp. He's going to use these Zerglings to hold it as well.
Yep. So another good thing about LosirA is staying on this 2-base. He doesn't have to deal with the pressure coming in from these Hellions as well.
For some reason, I thought you said he doesn't have to deal with depression. I was like, he doesn't have to deal with depression when Hellions come in.
Well, that will happen too to most Zergs.
That's true. If the Hellions come into your base, shortly afterwards you will deal with depression.
Alright, we got... It was just 8 mutas, now 5 in production.
And this Queen, she's going in alone as well, man. She's got to hold it down. The Banelings, though, on the ramp, you don't want to try to squeeze your Hellions past Banelings. That's the last thing you want to do.
No, of course, I don't believe... Oh, we got 2 Medivacs coming in here.
Yeah, but the mutas are out. He could do a lot of damage, though, if the Marines get landed, and they will. The Overlord sees this.
Oh!
And they won't get landed.
Lost both of those dropships there. And
that is
Banelings coming
huge.
through as well. 0 damage done by top, but he does know there's mutas coming now. And there go the turrets. 3 turrets instantly being placed, running away with these Hellions. Looks like these mutas really want to catch the Hellions.
They really do. And these mutas actually going to go for the backdoor expansion instead, where he sees the turret is just building, he's targeting the SCV.
It's actually not done in time.
Oh man, this is bad
Top
for
doing everything he
top.
can. Oh, does get 1 turret down.
Yeah, it's like the turret finished and then burned down immediately. Hellions have spotted the 3rd base. LosirA may catch these. Indeed he does. The Baneling might get them. Maybe not.
That 1
Good
muta.
control by top. And, well, the Baneling gets 1 of them.
It's alright, the muta's got that.
They got it. Don't worry, LosirA, I got it. 79 supply for LosirA, top at 72. Top not playing badly, losing those dropships though definitely put him behind. He's losing his Hellions now in the middle of the map as well.
He's completely lost any map presence that he just had. But he has still got that natural expansion up in his base. LosirA taking a 3rd very early compared to top is going to put him further and further ahead the longer it goes on. But the downside is if you look at the Overlord placement here for LosirA, nothing's coming out.
Everything.
Yeah. Like, you can just keep him in that base. Lots of creep tumors going
look
across.
at that. I mean, he's making like 5 tumors at a time because he has that many out on the map. He really is like Sauron. You know, some people call other Zergs in the past the Sauron Zerg. No, this guy actually, if you look at him in his booth right now, he's not blinking. He's actually 1 eye on top of the tower. Squeeze that tower into that booth, and he's just looking at everything.
Coming in, takes out... Oh, almost takes out a turret.
Oh, that 1 muta was unlucky.
Oh, he's actually burrowed some
This has
Banelings.
actually happened so many times to LosirA.
Yeah.
Where, like, he has burrowed his Banelings in plain sight, unfortunately. But that was a scan used. And again, 2 Banelings for a scan is a pretty good trade. That's about 270
Oh, he's going to lose these creep tumors at the
He needs
front,
to
though.
cancel them. Well, even so, they're scans.
Yeah, there's a scan.
When these rocks go down, LosirA is going to be in a scary spot.
I think he's actually going to kill the rocks. He's going to siege up there and elevator his units down.
That would actually be really smart. Well,
oh no.
Well, that's what we thought.
Well, we're both right. There we go, the mutas coming in. Whoa! Needs to be really careful with those mutas. Doesn't want to lose any in this.
Extremely careful.
So many Marines there. He needs to just back off. He needs to find a way to get the Banelings around the side, and that's exactly what he's doing. Banelings and Links coming through the middle now. He's going to be able to catch him. There's nothing he can do about it. He's caught against that cliff too. Burrowing 2 Banelings just in case. There he goes
he's
for
gonna
it.
go on 2 sides. I don't think this is enough, though, unstable.
Whoa, the Banelings get a good break. He's picked off all of those. But the drop at the front.
Had the rocks been down, I think that would have gone a lot better for top, actually. He just didn't have anywhere to micro his Marines against the Banelings. And now he's going to lose his Marines, or most of them here. All of them.
Yeah.
Some of them.
But he's gonna...
See, not all of them. That one survived. Look at that. Oh, no, never mind.
But he hasn't seen those Banelings now. So if the reinforcements come through, he does throw down a scan at his natural. And oh, Burrow!
Oh man, he is so good about that, but...
He's transferring around.
He's like, I am LosirA! You cannot build a command center without me having a burrowed Zergling. The other Zergling runs in and dives underneath the ground.
Alright, so looking at the supplies now, they're fairly even, again.
Yeah.
These guys very evenly matched, but...
Yeah, that's what I was telling you right before these games. I was like, these are going to be some sick, close games. These guys are really, really close in skill level. They're both really good at this matchup. That Hellion
taking another base though.
Yeah, and the Hellion of top is trying to spot it. Checking everywhere he can find.
At the same time, LosirA taking down the rocks over on the right-hand side, wants to try and flank that third base if he does decide to come into it. Catches this turret before it's built, forces a stim on all those Marines.
Yep, and doesn't even lose a Muta. Oh, that Hellion, dual-purpose Hellion. Scouts through expansions and prevents them.
Oh, forces a cancel on that turret again.
And another stim. Top's going to be a little bit more careful with how many times he stims these Marines.
Yep. Top doing a great job of keeping up in the macro here with LosirA as well. Like, he is on 3 bases now, but he's got enough production facilities that his money's always under, like, 200.
Yeah, LosirA, at this point, he's got a decent amount of map control, but like you're saying, Top, his macro hasn't faltered. He's got a sizable army all the time, and a lot of the supply difference here really is in worker count. As far as army goes, they have about dead even supply.
We did just see a dropship be loaded up. Nowhere really to go, though, because the overlords are everywhere.
They are everywhere, man.
Going to work on those rocks again for LosirA. Oh, coming into the second
for some
bay.
turrets.
Does not have enough to stop that. Oh!
That was worth it.
Yep. And some extra free Marines there as well.
Gonna maybe take out a reactor. That would be huge. Does decide to back away. He doesn't have +2 weapons on those views like he did last game, so he can't clean up things as quickly as he used to.
Just needs to be careful going into these turrets. There's not enough units to take it down when it's being repaired. But oh!
Nice scans.
Oh, Lings into the main though!
Oh man,
so many Lings.
So bad. Top is going to turn around, but I don't think he actually should. He's going to lose so much here, and then if the Lings die, LosirA doesn't care.
He's going straight for the tech labs and the reactors. Great choice by LosirA. Muta's coming into the natural as well. There's just Lings everywhere, taking out all of these, and Marines coming in, trying to save the day. He's burrowed all the Lings.
Yeah, this is really bad. Top shouldn't have turned around. Because now, he cleaned up the Lings, but LosirA didn't even want those. He's remaxing with more Mutas, getting more Banelings out, using his resources more efficiently. I'd like to see LosirA actually get an infestation pit. That I would really like to see.
He's also taking another base down the bottom left-hand corner as well. Things not looking good for Top. He is 50 supply down.
Now he's going to do that push we were talking about earlier. When you get behind like this, and if your opponent has Mutas, he's counterattacking your base, there comes a time where you just say, I have to go. I just have to go. And if I kill him, we have a base race, whatever, but I have to go now.
Putting down 3 bunkers. Being really defensive right now.
Yeah, he really is. He needs to take another base or end this game, and I don't think taking another base is an option for him right now.
Yeah, he's trying to get more and more SCVs, but here we go, Top moving onto the creep now.
And here come the Lings again. The depots are down. The Lings go everywhere, and this time Top cannot turn around. He's not going to.
Baneling's coming through.
Ah, that was so scary, man. Ah.
He did get quite a few Marines there. But it looks like we might have a base race.
We absolutely will, Unstable. But the thing about Mutas is they win base races.
Yep. Normally you can't win versus a Terran in a base race, but when you have Mutas, completely different story.
You can't run from a Muta, man.
No.
The Mutas can only run from you.
To try and deal with this as well. Lings, everything being produced. Looking at the production tab, there's 14 Lings. He's doing the best he can. Oh my god!
That might have been the deal stealer, man. There's a small army here for Top, but it's going to get cleaned up, and I think LosirA is going to advance to the round of 8.
I don't know, there's a lot of Marines left, but no, these Mutas are going to clean it up. GG!
GG! I am LosirA advances to the round of 8. Pointing at himself. Down. Nice celebration there, well deserved. Great play by this guy. Just controlling the game at every turn. Top played exceedingly well, though. I have to say, Top just impresses me more and more every time I see him. These guys were so evenly matched. It's such a shame they had to meet here. This is like a semifinals match, honestly. Yep. These guys are so good. And he looks a little upset, but I gotta say he played well. And there's the IM coach coming in, cheering on LosirA. He played extremely well.
Some great games tonight.
Yeah, they were absolutely great. Tell your friends to watch the VODs. Tell them to go to m.gomtv.net and watch them there on their mobile phone. Follow GomTV on Twitter at GomTV. Follow me at FXOWolf. Follow this guy over here at FXO Unstable. Follow Artosis at Artosis. Call me tasteless. It's tasteless. Follow Jerry Seinfeld. No, I'm just kidding. You can follow him if you want. Twitter's a great tool.
There you go. Results for today. Nestea taking out 2-0 over in Snare. Genius losing 0-2 to Xenix Coca. Trix taking it out 2-1. And of course, LosirA taking out OGS Top 2-1. The last two sets for today were extremely close. Definitely recommend all those games.
I absolutely would too, man. I am worn out after today's games. Now, here's the round of 16 for tomorrow. OGS Zenio versus Hong and Prime, Liquid Huck versus MC, Zenex Beyond versus OGS Nada, and Optimus Prime, formerly Pulp Prime, versus StarTales Bomber. Tastosis will be here tomorrow to cast those games. Getting back from NASL, did a great job casting those as well, so greet them with open arms. I'm sure you all will. I know you guys love them. I love them too. Great guys in person as well as on cast.
Some very interesting matchups tomorrow as well.
Yeah, Huck versus MC. Let's talk about that a little bit. I actually spoke to Huck privately on this matter, and it's not going to be private anymore. I asked him how he felt about it, and he said, I think I can do it. And I said, I do too. I actually voted for you on Liquibet. So, MC, he's going to be coming back from NASL. He's going to be a little jet-lagged. Huck has beaten him in PvP before. This has happened. It happened at the Home Story Cup. Again, twitter.com/gomtv, m.gomtv.net. Go there. Check it out. Also, drink some Pepsi. And we're going to wrap up here, guys. See you all next time. Tastosis will be here tomorrow for those other Codex matches. And FXO will be here in the Team League on Friday. Bye.
God knows I tried, but I just can't forget those crazy